What is up, dads? It is cold here in the southern hemisphere. Cold enough so you don't really want to spend about 40 to 45 minutes trying to convince your kids to get a goddamn jumper on, get even a base layer on your kid. The struggle actually is real. So we don't want to go outside. It's cold for me, which is why I got a jacket and a jumper on. However, if COVID has taught us anything, it is that we do not want to get cooped up inside for an extended period. So if it's your first time on the channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying things, and hit that bell notification. So, my youngest recently turned 2 years old and has turned into quite the little daredevil out of our whole little family unit. So much so that she wants to ride her big sister's bike all the time. She can't really reach the handlebars, she can't reach the pedals. Tiny little unit that she is. So to remedy this, she's just started walking around the house with a helmet on, just to show us that she's ready to take the next step in her two-wheeled adventures. But every time she sees her older sister on a bike, she wants a crack at the action. With this in mind, we thought it'd be a great idea to get her a balance bike, to get her up and running. So what we did, we got her this bad boy. Now, I've never actually built one of these things before. We thought I'd give it a crack on the channel. Oh, it is crazy cardboard. We got here. This turned into an unboxing video. We got some bolts here. Handlebars, got your seat, got your front wheel, the rest of your situation here, right? Right, now the real fun begins. I'm in two minds. As a self-respecting father, I shouldn't be reading the instructions. I'm clearly on something that is so relatively simple. Tools required, supplied, and we're going to use those as an extra difficulty level. Right, slide that over that. Put that on there, bang that in there, pop that in there, bang that in there. Sweet. You're gonna pop the handlebars. They go on you. That goes on there. This goes on here. You slide it in there. I don't understand. You're having a laugh, mate. Yeah. You go in there, you go in there, probably. Yeah, Loctite in there. That's on there. Alright. And then yeah, this fella. And this fella adjusts to your heights. And you're golden. Well, what the hell is this? Look at these. Look at these things supplied. Terrible. But like I said, as the difficulty level is increased, can you stop? Go away. Okay. The hell kind of, it was ridiculous. Oh, got him. Which way is he supposed to go? This way, up here. As long as you face this way and you face this way, then you'll be fine. Just tighten him up. You've almost got him. You've almost got him. And look, there you go. Amazing. Look at that steering precision. So what we're going to do, we're going to tighten these bolts before any children get on it. Give you the hot tip. Right? And then a seat. Seat. That. Is it just me? Is it just me? Or does that seat look extra large? That's not a toddler size seat. Look at that. Unreal. I don't think I'm going to fit on it though. Hopefully we're just going to put it at the lowest setting because my child is tiny. Pop you in there. Just be careful when you are tightening these screws up using these in the supplied tools. Actually use your own tools because anything would be better than this trash. There we go. That's not going anywhere. That is the Big W spec Evo Balance Bike. There you go. Now we've got those tools out of the way. Thank you very much. My wife and I were in two minds about buying a balance bike for the kids. We originally got a pedal bike, an original pedal bike for our elders, because we're like, well, I grew up with a pedal bike. That's just a rite of passage when you're kids, right? And to be honest, I kind of thought it'd do more harm than good, because they'd get used to using their feet and not using pedals and not learning how to balance. And I thought it would turn into a bit of a disadvantage, but that was the old man in me, all right? Look, and the fact of the matter is, training wheels are an old, has-been technology. In a nutshell, training wheels enable for a kid to learn the motions of the pedals whilst having the stability and safety net of the bike going at slow speeds. Benefits for the balance bikes: number one, they fit younger kids better than small bikes with training wheels. Fact. Number two, they're better over uneven ground. You're constantly your feet down. With the training wheels, you go over lumpy, uneven ground, and you know, they either get stuck or it gets too bumpy. Number three, they're lighter and they're easier to maneuver. They're easier to ride. It weighs nothing. It weighs next to nothing. It's light as. It's going to enable a two-year-old. It's going to enable a two-year-old to be able to get around a lot easier, pick it up and you move it, get used to the motion of being on a bike. Before, it offers them greater independence, right? Because yes, training wheels, they allow you to sit on the bike, you don't fall over, you get used to the pedal motion, but trying to turn around in tight spaces, like my eldest, when she was learning to ride a bike, it was really difficult to turn around. It just had quite a large turning circle, but with the balance bike, because it's so small, you just kind of quickly either turn it around or you stand up and you move it. And five, apparently, I've got to see this to believe this, but graduates, if you want to call them that, graduates from balance bikes don't need training wheels, because they pick up the whole balance portion of it when they're on the balance bikes. I don't know if you get like a little certificate, a little hat, a little graduation ceremony. Like I said, full disclosure, we actually did buy we bought a full-size bike with training wheels for our eldest. And what I've noticed is that she relies too heavily on the slow speed riding, because there's training wheels there. So she knows she won't fall off. So she's comfortable going at really, really slow speeds. The problem is when she goes too fast, she freaks out because she's just not used to it. And when she slows, she can't pedal because she's hit a rock or a ledge. So hopefully with the balance bike, it's going to make the transition to a full-size bike a little bit easier. And knowing our youngest like I do, I think she's going to be the daredevil. Sure, she is the daredevil of the two of them, so I think she'll be fine with high speeds. So we bought that Evo pedal bike from Big W. It is 37 centimeters tall and should fit my 2-year-old comfortably. If not, like I showed you, it does have that adjustable seat. So I just need to make sure that her feet can reach the ground. And also the seat height goes from 33 centimeters from the ground up to 37 centimeters. So you can raise everything up, but it takes 2 bolts. It's basically 2 bolts. You untighten them at the gooseneck at the front, and the seat pole, raise them up, you're good to go. So this model that I got, it is available, let's bring this bad boy up. It is available from Big W in Australia. The handle height on this is 49 centimeters as well from the ground, and it has a 20 kilo max load. So that means I won't be riding it, and her older sister probably won't be riding it either, but that's going to be another issue for another day. So with all that in mind, I am off to head out with the little tyke to see what the situation is. But first, I'm probably going to tighten these bolts too, just the 2 of them, just for that touch of security, because these tools, these are not good. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you do have some ideas around some other toys that you want me to have a crack at, just make a note in the comments below and I'll see what I can do. I'll have a crack at it. Until next time, guys, I'll catch you and you on the flip-flop.